toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Pirates will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Louisville's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Moss. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff to the lone back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So East Carolina's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have
Oh, he's got some space. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous.
Rush coming in high, and they've got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the line. And the Pirates are marching down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. On the run, it's Montgomery. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Unloads quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, Pirates! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Cardinals. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there is no question who's going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. One final play before the end of the quarter. Give to the back. There he goes! And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. This time, it's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. They're going back to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a man, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Pirates line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Montgomery. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense...
And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
And the Cardinals will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. From the gun, running back gets to give.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're sub at the 41.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Pirates will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Off-play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Maiava. Now with the Ville, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill.
Turning it on! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Backed up now, here's second and long. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Watson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Finds his tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Pirates racing to the line in a hurry-up. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Gets it to the 46-yard line, first down for this offense.
says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The run from the shotgun.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That's caught. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Pirates come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's a play you just love to have back. It's 3rd and 1. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to take advantage of man coverage. But you've got to give your quarterback more time to get that ball out.
And the Pirates decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Moss. Makes the grab.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to...
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a crease to the left. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited because that guy doesn't get many of those.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 84 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw again. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Pirates had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, ECU! They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he could come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for again, it's Watson. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Hard running there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. To throw, it's Moss. It's complete on the right side. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Lacey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Snagged in the middle, it's Watson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Final minute of play. We are deadlocked. Guys, what a finish we're experiencing. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jenkins. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! They jump on top here in OT.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score 31, East Carolina 24.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Hauser. Fires left. Finds his man open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Pushes toward the goal line. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. The give. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. 3rd and goal. And they have to get it in the end zone here to have a chance. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. 4th and goal. Touchdown, East Carolina. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
And the extra point was good. Now, first down here in the second overtime. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. Absolutely perfect. And now they regain the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Watson. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Celebration turned out to be a little premature as that flag takes the score off the board and we play on. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Let's see what they have on 3rd down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime? So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Quick completion on the out route. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
Louisville, 36. East Carolina, 34.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly complete. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime.